Today's the day where we're going to get some more coefficients for our Latvia side. That's all I'm really worrying about. I feel like our quest to get into Europe might be over come the end of next episode. Hello and welcome back to Building a Nation with Latvia and the Skinnz Academy. If you are new to the channel and you're enjoying these videos, do please consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well on all the videos you're enjoying. Stick your comments down in the comments section below. We're off to Lithuania today with a chance to maybe get into the Europa League playoff, I think is what it's called. So this is what we are facing currently. There are 5 matches in the Champions Path third qualifying round. Then we have to play a playoff against possibly Cluj again, which is why I'm kind of thinking we might not be getting into Europe. Žalgiris of Lithuania will be our opponents. I think we should be good enough to get past them. First match then, we are going to be at home for the opener against Žalgiris. It will be Zomas in goal, Kouakou, Bakayoko, Vugels and Ruggins will be our back four with Samed and Kouassi in the middle. Wilson and Zavs on the wings, Mikolov and Tachukwu up front. You can see on the bench, we have Yurkovs, injured, don't really want to bring him on. We've got Ben Kone, injured, don't really want to bring him on either. And then we get to the slightly more disastrous bit. Vitalis suspended, Lyzan suspended, Troninkov's also suspended. We're a little bit bare bones at the moment. So, like I said during the intro, this is basically going to be a game where hopefully we are getting our coefficients up. I think we should be good enough to get past Žalgiris. We are hopefully going to score an early goal as well. Kouassi's going to take this from well outside the area. It hits the post as well, and the Lithuanian side clear that ball. So we are possibly going to get ourselves another chance. No, we're not. Well, it's not been as one-sided as perhaps some of the previous games that we've played, but we are kind of in front in terms of attributes. Stats, not attributes. Attributes what players have. Lovely long ball. Tachukwu's collected this. Is he going to make it 1-0? He doesn't. It's a good save from the keeper. 26 minutes on the clock. We have ourselves a corner. Who is going to be taking it? I really should know this by now. Kouassi is the man. It's towards Zavs. Isn't going to go for it. Instead, it comes back to Kouassi. Try again, buddy. Have another go. Hits it pretty hard towards Wilson. Wilson isn't going to be quick enough to keep that in play. It trickles off for a goal kick. I feel like we might lose this game. We've had 7 shots. They've had 1. But we've had very little highlights. It's a throw for Kouakou to Wilson. Back to Kouakou again. Needs Wilson to run, really. In the middle is Wilson. He's gone for a long-range effort. The keeper must know that this is going on YouTube because he is diving around like an absolute champion. About 5 minutes left of the first half. And this is possibly the first time Žalgiris have had the ball in our penalty area. At least in a highlight. Anyway, Anazi across to Verbikas. Forward. It's Tadic, lovely ball to Kiss. Vugels is there. What a block that is from Vugels. We really needed that. It's going to go off for a corner. The keeper was in absolute no man's land. The corner then for Žalgiris is going to be taken by this man. I probably could pronounce his name, but we're not going to try. Vugels, the 16-year-old, by the way, Vugels is. He still doesn't have a professional contract with us. Heads it clear. Kiss plays it inside. They do still have this ball. Ruggins is giving him a good old boot there. Concedes a free kick. Are we going to see it? Yes, we are. Fair enough. Right-footed then from the right-hand side. Bakayoko clears. Zavs, get on the end of that. Use your pace. That's one of the few things you actually have. He's going to go off towards the right-hand side. Go straight past his man as well. Zavs is into the penalty area. And a counter-attack from Zavs makes it 1-0. A goal that arguably we might not really have deserved. But I'm glad we've got it. It's been a relatively even game in the end, hasn't it? It's been a relatively even game, although I'm guessing that is the Vugels block chance there, which gives them that really high spike in their XG. You'd say maybe we've been the better side. Let's be honest, we've been the better side. Straight into the second half, we're not doing any changes. I don't want to bring on any of our injured players on the bench, which is why we're probably going to stick with Mikolov and Tachukwu up front, even if they're both playing badly. Although, they're playing badly. 6-6 and a 6-5. Žalgiris can run forward with this ball. How have they just got past all of our players? Zomas with a save. Tadic is there. It's 1-1. That could be a massive goal for them. That's an away goal. Right, we need to do a change up front. Our strikers are not working. Tachukwu for Ben Kone. Apparently Kone isn't injured now. He was, but he's not anymore. Fair enough, we're going to bring on Kone. Oh, no. Are they both playing badly? They're both on 6-5s. Mikolov off for Kone. We'll do it that way round. And do we do anything else? Vugels is on a 6-4, despite doing that ridiculously good block. We're going to bring on Masulia as well. We've still got plenty of time. I want to win the game. Winning the game is the target, because if we win, we get more coefficient points. That's what they're called. If If we lose or draw, obviously we get half or nothing. It's going to be a draw, isn't it? This isn't good. This is not good. Give them a berate. Shout at them. Angrily. Didn't help at all. We've got 10 minutes left to play. Žalgiris with the ball. Anazi forward. Anazi once again has this. Steal it away. Counter-attack like we did to get the first goal. It's over the top. Kiss has controlled this. Zommers is in no man's land. I think he did save it. Kiss was offside, so we got a bit lucky there. How are we not going to win this game? We're going to... This is... I was going to say points dropped. It is points dropped. It's coefficient points dropped if we don't win this game. Ruggins is going to take this throw. The former Riga man. Terrible throw. Kouassi collects though. So the headed clearance wasn't the best either. Finds Kouakou on the half volley from Kouakou. Goes just over the bar. That might have been the final chance of the game, you know. Or maybe not. Ruggins is coming forward. We've got 10 seconds of normal time plus 4 minutes actually of injury time. That's a big number. Abdul Samad. Ruggins again. Kouassi to Ruggins. Can we do something? We're just passing it around and we're going to lose the ball in a second. I can sense it. We're just going to lose the ball. Kouassi. Where are you going, buddy? To Ben Kone. Kone needs to find somebody. Ruggins has it. Kouassi. There is no space. And we are causing this problem ourselves because no one's making any movement. Ruggins just about keeps that in play. Kouassi by the referee. Crosses it. He doesn't cross it. Abdul Samad. We're not doing anything. We're getting our passing up, which is great. Kone's in. His shot is blocked. Ruggins collects. Keep this alive. It's a good block again from Žalgiris. Zavs to Ruggins. Get the ball in the penalty area. There you go. Wilson's there. And it's disallowed. It's disallowed. All of that highlight was us getting our pass accuracy up and doing nothing with it. That final highlight has infuriated me. It has actually infuriated me. Why did we just pass it around for so long and then do nothing with it? We did absolutely nothing from that highlight. We got a goal technically, but it was offside. My assistant says that I'm happy. No, thrash arms. No, I don't want to see you in training. Point finger, not good enough. The worst bit about that is it's an away goal as well. So let's have a look at the coefficients. I mean, I haven't actually checked it at the start of this episode, so where are we? 36, 2,250. If we keep an eye on 36, we don't move. We literally don't move. And part of that is because Lithuania are also picking up points. We are close to going ahead of Liechtenstein. It could be possible. If we win the next game, we should go ahead of Liechtenstein. I don't know whether they've even got any teams in... they've got no major clubs, have they? They must have some. They have no clubs? Oh, wait, they play in Switzerland, don't they? I think it's you, isn't it? Is it Vaduz? You're in the Euro Cup 2. And are you even playing in the Euro Cup 2 or have you been knocked out of it? You are 1-0 down against Dinamo Moscow. Okay, right, we've got to hope that Dinamo Moscow do us a favour and we then beat Žalgiris or Žalgiris. I've already forgotten the name. Anyway, we're going to go forward to the next match, which is in a week's time. Cool. Right, we are now back to full strength for the second leg. Zommers in goal, Kouakou, Vitalis, Vogels and Lyzans will be our back four. Samad and Troninkovs in the middle, the two 4.5 star players. Wilson and Zavs on the wings, Yurkovs and Tchukwu up front. This is full strength. It might not seem it, considering we're playing a 16-year-old, but Vogels is getting good. He's actually turning into a half-decent footballer, and in about a week, 2 weeks' time, something like that, he will be turning 17, so he will be able to sign himself a professional contract, which means the risk of him randomly leaving the club just dramatically drops. So, 1-1 after the first leg. The primary thing we need to do is score at least one goal. Getting one goal suddenly gets rid of their goal difference, or their away goals. Vogels is the man to hit the bar with the header. If we get that goal, their goal difference or their away goal does not count for anything anymore. That's what we need to try and do first. It sounds obvious, but it's what we need to do. Score goals. Corner comes in. It's 1-0. This is... What? Why can't we score from corners and they can with a really confusing and long name? Not really the start that we wanted. If we lose this, we're out of Europe. We will just be completely out of Europe. We don't drop down into the Europa League 2, I don't think. If we go through to the next round and lose that, we end up in the Europa League 2 group stages, I think. Tchukwu not going to get on the end of that. Maybe he is, actually. Good job. Oliver Tchukwu down that left-hand side. He's got space to run into. He's going to keep going all the way, buddy. All the way. That's not all the way, is it? It's gone all the way back to the keeper. Yurkovs was there, but doesn't get it. Dior kicks it upfield. We don't even go for that. Tadic to Verbikas. Back to Kairima. Maybe. Possibly could be his name. Verbikas once again, all the way off towards that right-hand side. We've got no fullback for some reason. Where's our fullback? Vogels. Don't be a clown. Vogels' effort. Oh, it's 2-0. Francis Kayerma, that's his name, makes it 2-0 to Žalgiris. I feel like we might be losing against a Lithuanian side. Kouakou with a corner. A response is kind of needed, and the counter-attack's on now. Anazi's going to run off towards that left-hand side. We've got our numbers back, though. Bopesu, he's still got loads of space. Finds Verbikas, tries to get some space for himself, and it's almost... Lysands is going to get that clear. They've hit the post. We seem to be just getting done on the counter-attack, don't we? The ball's come in from us. It's a header clear. Get there first, Troninkovs. Good job. He's going to run forward with it. Finds Abdul Samed. Back to Vugels. I can never say his name. I keep changing it, don't I, every time. Troninkovs again with this ball. Off towards the right-hand side. Wilson on the volley. And the goalkeeper holds onto that one. That was an absolute sitter, apparently, commentary says. Was it? Something is not working, is it? Something is not working. Let's demand more. Is that going to fire anybody up? I don't think it is, you know. It is possibly going to be 2-0, maybe 3-0. Vitalis has cleared that upfield. Tachukwu get there first. Do something magical with it. Here he is. Tachukwu back to Wilson. The big Ivorian's going to run over the halfway line. Use your strength. Use your speed. Down the right. Go all the way, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Get the cross in. Don't get tackled, you idiot. And now they're just going to play that ball upfield, counter-attack, and probably score from it, aren't they? Tadic to Bopesu. Wilson's not going to bother chasing that one down. Forward to Tadic once again. Across Verbikas. Verbikas seems to do loads. Kiss is in on goal, and Kiss has almost made it through. It's a good save from Zommers. Again, counter-attack. Kind of. It wasn't a fast-paced counter-attack, but it certainly was a counter-attack. Corner comes in. We've got a minute left of injury time in the first half, and it's just going to disappear, and we are playing poorly. In my opinion, we are playing pretty poorly. People anxious, frustrated. I'm going to thrash my arms. What are you saying here? Assistant says, I'm happy. We're 2-0 down, lads. How can you be happy at 2-0 down? Demotivated. Right, you weren't that bad. Yeah, I've got faith you can improve. Motivation. Look at this. I'm just great at team talks for some reason. Sometimes I'm great at team talks, other times I'm awful. Wilson has this for us. Why is he on the opposite side for a start? Vugels to Troninkovs. Left-hand side is Lysands. He's going to run into a bit of space. Back to Troninkovs instead. And the big Latvian forward finds Zavs. Scored in the first leg through to Yurkovs. And Yurkovs is back in business. It's 2-1. It's 3-2. All of a sudden, things are starting to look up. One more goal and we go through. 2 more goals and we get more coefficient points, I think, is how it's going to work as well. So I'd like to score a couple more. Samed, he's having a shocker in the middle, isn't he? 6.4. He's 4.5 star. How is he on a 6.4? Right, Kouassi's going to come on. And then do we swap you 2 round? Yes, we do. Because Troninkovs can probably play anywhere on the pitch and he's at least a 2-star. It's not going to happen, is it? There's very little going on. We're going to have to go attacking for the final 20 minutes. Kouassi with the corner. The substitute finds Vugels. Doesn't get Vugels, though. Kouassi again. Get it in the middle. Lysands, the fullback. Crosses it. Wilson's there. And he's headed... He's missed another sitter. He's missed an absolute sitter again. That's your day done, Wilson. Your day is done. We're going to bring on Ruggins because he can play literally anywhere down the flanks. He's going to play there. I feel he'll be fine. Maybe. Why am I doing that? Just 1 goal. That's all we need. Just 1 goal. If we get to like 85 minutes, I'm sending the keeper up for corners. Yep, we've hit this point, haven't we? The keeper is going up for corners. We've also got 1 more sub to do. We're going to take off Tachukwu for Mikolov. We're now going to try and do these corners and send the keeper up. It doesn't help that I've got a centre-back here who is kind of just hanging back. I don't want him hanging back. I want him up here. Or not here. I want him like here somewhere, maybe. I mean, it's just a mess, isn't it? Right, Zommers is going to go up for corners. We're just going to get him in the box, I think. Do we drop somebody back? I mean, there's no point, is there? If we lose, we lose. We're just going to go for that. I also need to make sure that out of possession, in possession even, we play for set pieces. That's what we've got to do. We've got 5 minutes. Come on, goalkeeper. Get a corner. Stick it on Zommers' head. Any highlights? Any highlights would be wonderful. We're going to get nothing. We are going to get absolutely nothing. And we've gone out of the Europa League. How many shots did we have? And we saw none of them? We saw none of these highlights here. And we had 23 shots, 11 on target. We lose 2-1. What is going on with our shooting? Well, I guess the good thing is we're not going to be playing Cluj again. I think is the only silver lining that we can get from that. We've picked up a bit of money. Europa Cup 2 draw. Dinamo Tbilisi from Georgia. Hello? Is there still an opportunity to get into Europe? This is insane. We have not even played a single game of the Latvian season. We're on episode 3 at the moment. We're going to be episode 4 soon. We might find us. So let's go to rules. So we are in this one here. This is where we are, right? And we will qualify for the group stage. This is interesting. Although I say that, we've just lost 2-1 against a team from Lithuania. I don't really necessarily fancy my chances against a team from Georgia, but we'll have to see. In the snow, apparently. It's going to be snowing. Right, let's take a look then at Dinamo Tbilisi. Do they have players? They've got a few. Carlos Castro. He's alright. He's Yurkov's level of alright, isn't he? Toklikinshvili, sure, he's alright. I mean, they're okay. They're not awful. Obviously, these are the real players. They're all okay. He's a decent keeper. Let's have a look at some of the fake players who are arguably going to be worse. They are slightly worse. But again, they're not bad. They're not too bad. I think this is fairly even. I genuinely think this is a fairly even match. Well, last episode we got knocked out of the Champions League. This episode, we've got knocked out of the Europa League. Next up is the Europa Conference League. Dinamo Tbilisi, that's going to be in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new and you're enjoying, consider hitting the subscribe button as well. It helps me out massively. And I'll see you in the next one. Dinamo Tbilisi. I'm not particularly confident. I think we might win. Thanks for watching.